Metrc integration helps you stay compliant without the hassle of working in two different systems at once. Everything from products and sales to deliveries and adjustments is automatically synced with your track and trace system to create an optimized, compliant workflow. In order to start using the Metrc integration, you must contact our technical support team and tell them that you'd like to enable it on your account. You can either call us at 888-420-4207 or send an email to support@IndicaOnline.com. After you've done that, navigate to Apps, Metrc Integration. You'll be presented with a brief message and a single button, Link to Metrc. Before clicking the Link to Metrc button, navigate to your Metrc account, click on the arrow next to your username in the top right corner, select API Keys and copy the key. You might need to click on Generate if the API key isn't displayed or needs to be changed. Click the Link to Metrc button and enter the API key that you just copied into the Verify Connection pop-up. Click Save to establish the connection. Please note that the key can only be entered by the IndicaOnline account admin. Once done, the page will display two sections: Offices, Metrc Facilities, and Staff, Metrc Users. For any staff member apart from the admin of the account, the View/Manage Metrc Integrations permission and valid API key are required to access this page. In the Offices, Metrc Facilities section, you can assign a Metrc facility to each IndicaOnline office. Click on Sync Facilities, select your facility from the Select Facility dropdown, and click Save. Repeat this action for all offices and storages on the list, making sure that they're linked to the appropriate facilities. You can also unlink the office from the facility by clicking the corresponding button. However, refrain from unlinking any office or storage that currently holds Metrc inventory. In order to check whether a certain shelf currently contains any Metrc quantity, simply navigate to Inventory, Product List, and filter it by the following values: Metrc is enabled, product availability is in stock, shelf is, insert the name of the desired shelf. You cannot check in Metrc packages into offices or storages that do not have any assigned facility. However, it is possible to assign a single facility to several IndicaOnline offices and storages. Keep in mind that offices and storages that aren't assigned to any facility won't show up under the Management tab of the product profile or in the on-demand services. In order for your employees to perform daily activities such as adjusting, splitting, finishing, unfinishing packages, and processing sales, you must create Metrc accounts for them. Navigate to Metrc, Admin, Employees, and click on Add Employee. Make sure to enable the grids, inventory, create/submit/disk, and note permissions under the Packages page section. If you want your employees to be able to process sales, make sure to enable the Manage checkbox next to Sales and Sales Delivery, if you have delivery, of course. If you don't want to give an employee access to Metrc, you can simply enter your email address with a +1 instead of their email address. Emails will come to your main email inbox and create an account that way. You can do this as many times as you want by changing the number after plus, an example being johndoe.+1@indicaonline.com turns into john.doe+2@indicaonline.com, and so on. Make sure to either use a separate browser for this or log out of Metrc every time you create a new profile, since it won't allow you to be logged into two separate accounts at once. Once an employee account is created, the email provided during account creation will receive an invitation message. It will contain their username, first-time login key, and link that lets you log in and change the password. Copy the key, Click on the link and paste the key into the corresponding field. After that, set a new password. Click on the arrow next to the username, followed by the API keys. Generate the API key and copy it. Go back to IndicaOnline and scroll down to Staff, Metrc Users, where you'll see a full list of your staff members. Enable the Manage Staff permission to work with this section properly. Locate the staff members who should be given access to Metrc and paste in the API key for them, and click Save. You can search for individual members by name or filter them by staff categories. If a Metrc user API key needs to be changed, you can click Clear and enter a new one. By default, the admin of the IndicaOnline account would be set as the Metrc Admin as well. You'll be able to change that by selecting a different staff member from the corresponding dropdown at the top of the Metrc integration page. The Metrc Admin API key is used for operations like package sync. We strongly recommend assigning the person with the maximum number of Metrc permissions as your Metrc Admin to make sure that they don't run into any unexpected roadblocks. At this point, you're fully integrated with Metrc and can receive packages. Take a look at our other videos to get a better grasp of the intricacies of the Metrc package check-in and split processes.